All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Let's talk about Cardi B divorce and Offset. Some new to Megan Thee Stallion rumors came out about the Tory Lanez situation, and also Maya Moore marrying the guy she helped free from prison, who was wrongfully convicted. All right, so let's get into that type of talk. Don't forget, you can always follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request anytime. Twitter is the fastest way. IG, Facebook, in that order. All those links in the description. We also have a Facebook group, so if you want to join that, check out the Facebook group. Appreciate that. Appreciate that all day, every day. So don't forget, share those videos, man. And I appreciate the love, support from everybody that's showing love. So um, yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Trey who's in the Cash App and sent me some love. I joined this podcast earlier, so that was no issue on that one. So cool dude, Louis, I see you. Heat Fly 85, I see you in the building. So appreciate everybody. So let's have this long conversation. We can start about the WAP. And people got to understand, WAP don't keep a marriage together. Other things keep a marriage together. They're willing to overlook one flaws. They're willing to actually love a person for who they are, and share common interests. And that's what keep people together. Kids, you know what I'm saying? Um, both being busy and working and time apart. Time apart is always good in a relationship. Too much time together. If I had to choose too much time apart or too much time together, I would say too much time apart, and that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Too much time together is just really detrimental. I think space is always needed in a relationship. Um, but this is show you, no matter WAP, money, or whatever the situation may be, um, happiness is just, or good marriage is just, it's hard to find. Allegedly he had a secret baby on the side, and she filed for divorce, and she said she done with putting up with it. But at the end of the day, y'all secretly wedded, what, back in 2017 or something like that. Um, with y'all, before y'all married, before you had his baby, which had a girl named Culture. Before y'all did all that, he was cheating. Before that, he was cheating while he was with you. So my whole thing is this about the premise of women. Women, she went out there and called a charge. If my memory serves me correctly, she called a charge over a woman that cheated with him. I never understood that on both a female or a male situation. Like Dr. Dre said, and let me ride. If it's a bitch in your, if it's a chick in my car, I'm trying to keep it clean. It's your chick you check, nigga. That's what he said. And the same thing for a woman. If your man going around cheating, why you getting mad at the girl? Why you trying to attack the girl? Why you fighting the girl? Check your dude. This ain't the first. 9 times out of 10, depending how long y'all been together, this ain't the first girl he cheated with, and it's just that simple. A lot of women get married, and I know people personally, bro. Like dudes that cheat on their wife, and dudes like, yeah, I had one homie that I'm about to get married. My wife know, my wife won't let me do nothing. She on my head. I can't do nothing. I can't do this, that, and the third. His wife knew he cheated. A lot of women that's quote unquote that look like in a window, looking in the window glass, or you window shopping, looking on the outside in, you think their relationship is all good and stuff. You like, oh, they seem good together. As soon as the door closed, it ain't nothing good about the relationship at all. Only thing that's good about the relationship is financial stability. You know what I'm saying? And that's what keep a relationship together too. Financially, she comfortable. Financially, he comfortable. She ain't gonna take the kids and get alimony, or take the kids and get child support. That's one of the things. When a woman becomes a financial burden with or without kids, I think that's one of the reasons why dudes would be like, all right, I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? But if she pulling her weight, he pulling his weight, and it's a different society today. It's a two-income household. People need to realize that women want everything traditional, but they want everything traditional. No, excuse me, they want everything equal, but they want to keep certain things traditional. You know what I'm saying? We don't get deep into this. They want to keep certain things traditional, like heavy labor jobs, and like child support and alimony. They want equality everywhere except where it hurt them at. And what you got to understand is this: some of the strongest relationships or strongest marriages come from, women that's able to look the other way. And that's the God honest truth. Not men that's able to look the other way. A lot of times men too busy focusing on them. If you got a job and you got a hustle on the side, or you run the street to get your money, or whatever you're doing, you're not paying attention to what Lisa doing. You're not paying attention to what Brittany doing. You're not paying attention to that. A lot of times, 9 times out of 10, somebody else been digging Cardi B down. How much y'all want to bet? And Offset not even paying attention. You think she at home knowing this dude cheating? The way these women roll today, the way these women roll today, you think she just gonna let him cheat? And she worth $2 million less than him? You out your mind. You out your mind. CW 662 salute. You out your mind if you think that she gonna sit back and watch him cheat all this time, and she ain't been getting dicked down or strapped on down from another chick. You crazy. He just ain't found out. She been getting piped down by another dude too. And the difference is these side chicks, they open their mouth a lot more. Side niggas ain't trying to be seen. Maybe some of these beta males that's trying to be seen. But side dudes like their position. Cardi probably breaking them off a few dollars if he a regular dude, and he probably been piping her down before she got with him. So she ain't. I guarantee you, she ain't been faithful neither. They whole entire relationship before the marriage. And that's God honest truth. He just living in his own bubble. He just living in his own bubble. Most men do, and most men don't even know. I done seen chicks that's engaged, right before they about to get married, fucking another nigga. Husband about to spend all this money on the fiance, about to spend all this money on the wedding. And you think she drawing the line right there? A lot of women marry for financial stability. That's honest. 80% of women, like Jason Black said on the Black Authority on Facebook, 80% of women push for marriages, and 80% of women also file for divorces in marriage. And I believe that's that without even looking it up. So 80% of women force you to get married, and then I'm saying 80% of women divorce you. So what you think it's about? It's about money. They don't marry for dick. Because you so busy making money and making moves, they gonna pull a reverse and go get dick. He said Cardi said she wants a split to be amicable. Excuse me. No, she just was sitting here talking about she want child support and want alimony. We'll get there. We get there. We get there. Tyrese Bowie say women cheat at a rate of 4% points less than men. Easier men to get caught because we chase them. That ain't just that you chasing the pussy. That's not necessarily true. Men get caught because women got more time on their hands. Bailey salute. Asia Smith salute. Men get. I'm gonna tell you this, man. Men get caught because they don't have that much time on their hands. Women catch men because men got a lot of time on it. Men ain't got too much time on their hands. That's the reason. You working, you getting that money, you gotta hustle. You know what I'm saying? In between that, you cheating in the streets, doing what you gotta do. In the midst of all that, you 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 looking at it like this. You looking at everything at the crib tight. You know how many times I done dealt with women, they men working a night shift and they slide over. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You think you working a night shift, and your woman say, "Oh, I'm working over," or "I'm going to Tisa house," or whatever the situation may be. Fuck no. I have chicks bringing me plates. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit. That's fact. That's a fact. So you, as a man, you moving so much, making money, making moves, hitting the bar. We're doing whatever you do in the streets. You're not paying attention to what your woman doing at all. Because then by the time you stop, you going to sleep, you chilling. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Women, they don't have to work 60, 80 hours. You shouldn't be working those 60, 80 hours in a relationship unless you're saving up for something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they might go to school, work a little job, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third, and they can pay attention to you. They don't have to have too much of a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? They might sling cakes and plates, whatever they're doing, but she can focus on what you're doing. She can be at the house and you don't come in till 3 in the morning. She can focus on that. You personally, if you out doing what you doing, working the night shift, or you at the club, or whatever you do as a man, you ain't paying attention where your girl at. Your girl, where you at? Whoa, I'm on my way back home. Where you on your way back home to? You don't ask that. You're not really paying attention like that. Unless you one of those men that stay at home and take care of the house and let her pay all the bills, and then at that point she can fuck whoever she want to fuck because she the head of the household. That's a fact. So a real man that's got getting money, and that's really working and doing what he need to do to provide. He ain't got time to pay attention to his woman like that. They got their days they go out. They got their days they kick it. They got their days. And that's just the God honest truth. But Oren Patty said women know that they won't leave empty handed when facts. Facts. Bailey, what's going on? T Asia say Smith, she did buy him a Rolls Royce. Um she gave him a whole refrigerator full of money too. Sumter, salute. T Asia Smith say some men like their women working hard, depends on the man and what he's looking for. I don't know too many men that want their women working hard. Working and working hard is different. Now if you want your women working hard, I'm gonna probably say y'all have some type of joint business venture together. You know what I'm saying? I will say that sometimes shit happen where a man might lose his job and she got to work a little harder, and that happens. Today is a different climate. You just can't go down and sign up an application and get a $25 hour job, or back in the day like $15, $16 hour job. Like your granddaddy could and be set. It's a little bit different. You know, um, Orange say women tend to cheat down. I was watching Cheaters the other day. The housewife was married to a trucker and cheated on her husband with a piece of delivery man. He divorced. I'm gonna talk about that too. Something said he had to get an earful of this real talk for a week. TJ say women cheat because their man wasn't giving them no more attention. And I just said that. Yup, I just said that. Like, you not paying attention. Y'all have y'all days, and when women get caught doing something she ain't supposed to do, she flipping on you. And when oh, you ain't doing, I mean, pay attention. I've been around the block a little bit. Oh, you ain't doing this no more. But it's never talk about what are you doing though. When a man ready to leave, his resignation is usually cheating. I'm telling you. When a man start going cheating, he ain't getting something at home. So when a man get caught cheating, it's like, fuck it. Okay, we can split up. You take what you take, I take what I take. I'm cool. But a woman get caught cheating, she put it on you. Oh, you don't do this anymore. But no man, no real man that's providing has time and money. That's the issue. No real, like he said, the trucker, a businessman. Think about Dan Gilbert, Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy, girlfriend that he's supposed to marry, Cassie, cheated on him with the personal trainer. Don't know man that's really getting money got time. Women cheat down because a broke motherfucker got time for him. A piece of delivery guy got time for him. A trucker that's making 100 racks a year, he ain't got no time. And that's the God Ronaldo salute. That's the God honest truth. No man has time in his prime. No man has time and money. You got to pick one. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to remember, especially if you provide for kids. Women are very people. Men, women say men are selfish. Women are very selfish creatures. Think about it. You ride home with your girl. Before we kind of get deep in it, I don't want to get off topic. You riding home with your girl, and y'all both get off of work. Just say y'all both, one of the cars down, or she don't drive, whatever. The whole car ride gonna be about her. Oh, what this bitch did at work, what she did at work. It ain't never, hey babe, you all right? How you do? It's rarely that. Only if you put one of those I had a shitty day faces on or whatever that. It's all about her. Real talk. It's all about her. The whole car ride, it's about how her day was at work. You can't listen to it. You can't get in the mood. You can't turn on no jazz. You can't turn on no NBA. I don't know. I don't listen to NBA YoungBoy. Maybe some of you. It's all about her. That whole car ride, my nigga. Women are selfish. They don't think about you or nothing. Usually, they don't think about you. Think about the birthdays or Father's Day and Mother's Day. Mother's Day be going down. Benny Hanna's, J. Alexander's. Father's Day you getting barbecue. And guess what nigga on the grill? You on the grill barbecuing the food that you bought to celebrate Father's Day. Think about that, man. Mommy get a nice card. Daddy get a nice pie. Happy Father's Day. Nobody give a fuck about that, man. That's why men go do what they do. That he said, I know what women you man. You show me a nigga that had a great Father's Day. I ain't gonna lie, my birthdays are great. I'm just talking about the average nigga out here. You show me where they went out for all out for Father's Day. Show me a gang full of people, please. Shoot, please, please. Well, it's always a woman that say, "Oh, I don't know who did women you dating." Women like you, women like you. Shit, come on, show me, man. I got homeboys all around the country, man. Mother's Day be going down. Mother's Day be going down. I'll never forget it, man. I'm from Detroit, so we had this place, and I don't know how many people in Detroit remember this place. It was called Jumbo's, right? It was this Japanese and Chinese buffet. It was the hey man, it's the best buffet I've probably been to in a while. Hassan salute. It was the best buffet I've been to in a while, right? Mother's Day, it was out the dough. People was fixing plates. People, I was a kid. People was fixing plates and walking out without paying. Man, you go to Jumbo's on Father's Day. Shit. But walk right in and walk right on out within an hour. So that is true. Kids don't love their father like they love their mother. Single, joint custody, or raising them together. The father got to be the bad guy. He got to say no. He got to, he got to be strong. He can't show no emotion. It's rare. Your mama can be a crackhead, and the kid's gonna love her more than her father. You don't really hear the father getting sympathy to that nigga 6 feet deep. Keep it 100. Keep it. I'm lying. Chuck salute. Am I lying? Jumbos end up closing because they lost their liquor license. Am I lying? When you 6 feet deep, everybody got something to say. Oh man, he was my dad. I remember. Man, it's always in hindsight the dad get the credit. You know what I'm saying? Because the mom there to wipe the butts, wipe the nose, potty train, and she kind of the house. But you don't understand until you get older what your old man go through. You don't. All the bullshit putting up at work. You know what I'm saying? Working all these hours, putting bikes together, fixing stuff around the crib. You know what I'm saying? You don't appreciate them until down the line. Car breakdown, fix it for you. Go to jail, bail you out. You know what I'm saying? So you don't understand till it's later in life that it's later in life. You know what I'm saying? Once a motherfucker sick, dead, or in hindsight, most of the kids understand because you got to be strong and you the one that got to be the authority. You look that's the big bad motherfucker. You only just get the big piece of chicken. And there's always exceptions to the rules. P45 said I paid for my dinner on my Father's Day. It's crazy, ain't it? And a lot of women and I'm not talking about Cardi. We're gonna get back on Cardi. You know what I'm saying? He said, nope, it's not true. I said, Daddy, there's always exceptions to the rules. Like I said, there's always exceptions to the rule. Not trying to generalize, but I'm generalizing. But I always use my exceptions to the rule. It always is. Actual average, hey, tell Jesus to come down and touch a nigga head and tell the truth. You love your mama or daddy more, and it go across the globe. Most people gonna say their mama. Most people gonna say their mama. But outside of this relationship, most dudes, like, what do women got to offer? Like in a wealthy relationship, like it's like you gonna buy me something with my own money. But you know what's funny about it though? In this relationship, like Offset ended up getting a woman with money, an independent woman, a woman that built herself from the ground up. We can't say that about Cardi, and he still cheated. So he can get a dependent Instagram thought. He can get an independent woman that got her own bag. And guess what? Her net worth is going to go up once her deposition is over with her manager. So right now, all of Cardi B's money is frozen because of a lawsuit with her manager. So she worth $2 million less, I believe. I heard on Angry Man channel than Offset. Once her deposition is over with her manager, and they settle, or if she win, she's going to probably be worth. Her worth is probably good, depending on the record deal she got and how much of her royalty she got. I'm gonna say if she got a solid deal, she probably going to be worth 10 or 15 or 20 more million dollars than what she worth right now. That's what people don't know. You know what I'm saying? So even when you date up, or you date eye to eye with a woman financially, it's all about age. It's all about maturity. Do you have a man, even with or without money or in between? Do you have a man that has really had enough life experience? At the end of the day, people gonna laugh when I say this, but you know, having sex with multiple women and busting down thoughts, it get old. Everybody see the benefit of it. Plan B's and unprotected sex or protected sex. Did the condom bust? Dealing with you got ain't no girl out here at fucking for free unless she cheat. So if you mess with multiple women, you got your women in rotation. You know what I'm saying? Worried about if the girl show up to your house and she get attached and she's stalking you. At the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, once you conquer that 52 salute, once you conquer so many women or you mess with so many women, at some point, a sane, mature man is eventually going to say, you know what, I'm done doing that. I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to sit at the crib. I'm ready to start a family. I'm ready to build with a woman. At some point, you get to that point where life slow down. You get tired of going to the bar. You get tired of chasing the girls from the 18 and up, 25 and up, 30 and up. At some point, your mind turns from a coochie from a pussy to a coochie. Whatever. I forget what the old girl said. I'm gonna pull that video up. Give me a minute. I want to play this. I'm gonna pull this video up, but and I'm gonna cue it up, and before we switch topics, I'm gonna cue it up. So let me pull it up. It's gonna be a minute, but I'm gonna pull this up. But at the end of the day, now there was some talk. There was some talk about Cardi B wanting to get sole. Um, she wanted to get sole custody of her daughter Culture, and she wanted child support, and she probably want alimony and lawyer fees. He is worth more than her right now. Um, and I say this: if this is true, somebody said she wanted to Tiaja said whoever you having sex with, you having sex with everyone they have sex. People don't care, bro. These dudes don't care, man. I've seen dudes have sex. Some dudes be having sex right behind other dudes, and girls be hooking. These dudes don't care, and that's crazy. Frederick salute. Cardi B said herself that she don't cook. Well, come on, hold on. Let's end that shit right here. She don't cook. She don't clean. Them they were millions, millions and I mean they got a clean. They got a somebody that's cleaning the house. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Somebody cleaning the house. Somebody cooking. So at the end of the day, she ain't got to cook and clean. It ain't even about that. She ain't got to cook and clean. You think Beyonce walking around in 6-inch stiletto heels cooking fucking cheese eggs for Jay-Z? No, they both working people. And in the same situation with Offset and Cardi B, they both working people. They both are. So at the end of the day, when she said, "I don't cook, I don't clean," she don't. They got people to do that, chefs and cooks and clean. Ain't no woman cleaning no mansion. I don't care what you say. Ain't no woman cleaning no mansion. And that's just the God honest truth on that one. So let's debunk that right now. I don't cook, I don't clean. That don't matter. Let me set this up. I don't know why this chat ain't showing up. Man, they counting their days on this thing. Give me a minute. I'm moving over to StreamYard. And then I'm gonna have somebody set me up an OBS setup. I'm gonna have to pay for that because I ain't got the time to sit here and do no OBS setup. Just don't got time. Birkin boy salute. But yeah, she cooking and cleaning. Come on, they got money. Anybody care about if she cooking clean? That's irrelevant. This is my opinion on that one. That's irrelevant. Um, but yeah, to move on. She want if it's true she want alimony and she want all this that and the third. Um, that just shows you that it's not about money. Um, it's not about power. It's not about her. It's not about it with women. When you hurt a woman want blood. That's all it is. A woman want blood. Women want blood. When you hurt her, if she do ask for this or if she calm down and she want a amicable spit, excuse me, then that's cool. But if she coming for child support, full custody, she doing that because she's angry. Women are emotional creatures. That's the thing. Women are emotional creatures. In this situation, it ain't about money. She wants to hurt Offset because she wants to hurt him even more because he hurt her. So she wants to break him. So why does she need lawyers fees? Why does she need alimony? Why does she need money? Why does she want to take his daughter away from her? Like I said before, they both got to hit the road. So why not they set it up where she get them for whatever it go. If you go on tour in the summer, I'm gonna try to get the Migos to go on tour in the fall or the winter. Why we can't have split custody? You got money to take care of her. I'm gonna take care of her. You see Offset take care of the rest of his kids, so it ain't about money. It's about power. It's about making you hurt. That's what it's about. Even if a woman is equally as detrimental to a relationship, he said all women not like that though. Man, name me a woman, or name me a woman that went into a divorce, a regular marriage, that say let's just split. I don't want nothing. I mean, it ain't too many. Name me a woman that said, okay, this is some movie shit. Oh, you can get this from them, that from them, and you can go on to be a wealthy for the rest of whatever woman said. Oh, he can keep what he want. I'm gonna take what I want. I'm gonna keep what I came in the marriage where he can keep with it, and he got more than her. I never seen that happen. Never, only in the movies. I forget what movie it was, and she was like, "No, I don't want anything from him." It never happens. Never, never, never. Not on this level. Dr. Dre wife asked for 2 million a month, 500,000 for music and entertainment. Please, come on. There's very and women that's like that. Is probably scared that the nigga gonna do something to her. She gonna get Ray Caruth or some shit. So come on, man. Asia, you saying if your man y'all split, y'all divorce, he worth millions and you worth nothing really, and you got an opportunity to get your half from him with no prenup, you gonna leave the money on the floor? Yeah, yeah, alright. Like Blueface say, yeah, alright. But like I said, it ain't just if she really going for blood, it's emotion. She hurt, and that's the first thing that women want to do to you is take your child away from you. If you're dealing with a woman, even if it's a fire drill, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you pulling a prank on her, or maybe y'all get into a small little spat, you know what I'm saying? And she said, "Well, I'm taking my kid and I'm leaving." Man, with all due respect, man, she ain't the one, King. Any woman that even play like that, any woman that keep your child away from you and try to use your child as a pawn, she ain't it. If y'all married, or y'all thinking about getting married, or y'all in a relationship, and she talking about calling the police, or she talking about taking your kid, you need to leave. You need to get out that relationship expeditiously. She said, I once again, I said, women ain't got nothing. You got a business, that's good. But I'm talking about just your basic, he make more than me, I make not that much more than him. I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about, you got a bag, she got a bag. Real independent women don't give a fuck. They'll walk away with what they got. I didn't seen chicks that they refuse to let you pay for them pay for a date because they want you to know that they a boss or they got it. They don't want no sympathy. So we talking about women dating. I mean, men, financially being up. But in this situation, somebody said she want a regular acronym. I can't pronounce it. She want a regular split. She wanted to be, if she really want a regular split, then they can avoid the messy split. But women, and it's all speculation about what she wants. This is all being pushed through blog sites and TMZ. She might not have said. She might not have said that. She might just want a regular split where he joint custody. I don't want this and that. We can go our separate ways. And if that's the truth, and she really said that, somebody said she said earlier, then that sounds about right. She bringing her own bag, he bringing his own bag. They can raise the kid together. But once again, she ignored the signs. This dude had what, multiple baby mamas? Why would you marry a dude who multiple baby mamas? Now I'm not sure if Cardi got kids before him. Why would you marry a dude with multiple baby mamas? It didn't work out. Why didn't it work out? You gotta ask yourself. No matter how good she look, how ugly she is, how good the WAP is, why didn't it work out? He cheated on them. He was going back to one of them while she was married to him. So at the end of the day, she tried to overlook his flaws. He tried to overlook her flaws. It didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, she did say she can get any athlete she wants to, ball player. She said that, she right. But she said she'd rather have him. But if they split down the middle, cool. But if she do want something, it's just that it's emotional. She raging. She mad, and she want to go for blood. And that's how women is. Once women, she want to go for blood, and that's why people get raped, corrupt. People tell me this is why you see these white men chop their peoples up, their wives up, and put them in the freezer in the garage, because you ain't entitled to that type of money. That's why you never get married without a prenup. If a girl say or a woman say no prenup, oh, she got a 7-year-old, so she brought a kid. So okay, my bad. So if a woman, you about to marry a woman, she say no prenup, don't marry her. That's just simple as that. Fuck that. Don't let no woman pressure you into marrying you. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. If you in love and you love that woman, and you want to marry her, you will marry her. But anytime a woman try to pressure you, to fuck that. Ain't nobody pressure me doing nothing I want to do. I don't care how good the WAP is. But you know, he was a thought in his day. She was a thought in her day. He tried to wife a bust down. She was a bust down. She was a stripper. It don't work. And right now it don't work because one, her past. Two, two, he just not ready. And he posted a picture, said basically saying that hey, he unbothered. He back to the grind. So I'm gonna play this before we switch topics. So give me a minute. Play this for y'all. Give me a minute.
Women in their 20s and 30s. It's a known fact. Okay? First of all, when you're in your 20s and 30s, you fucking with a coochie. I don't care what you say. You fucking with a coochie. When you're in your 40s, you fucking with a pussy. It's a difference. See, pussy don't come with problems. Coochie does. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a big difference. Coochie like drama. Pussy don't. Pussy just like to be well taken care of. You know? Pussy don't give a fuck about what you've been doing all day. They just want to make sure that home is taken care of. That's what pussy do. And pussy likes to fuck. You give a fuck about how many times you've been out doing you all day long. Nigga, just come in here and still hit this shit. That's all pussy want. Come to be out here doing me too. Coochie will exhaust the shit out of a nigga. Asking where he at, what he doing, when he gonna be back, how many bitches he fucking, who he fucking with, who's in his phone, who's on the line. Let me see your shit. Coochie got too much time on its hands. You know? Pussy humble. You know what I'm saying? All pussy wants to do is just sit back, relax, chill, have a good life. That's all pussy want. Pussy ain't really worrying about too much drama. Pussy don't want drama. A nigga know how to take good care of her, that's all. That's all pussy worried about. Nigga go to work, go do you. I don't give a fuck who you on the phone with. I don't give a fuck what you doing in your spare time. It just, when you get in my presence, I don't give a fuck. I just care about how you treat me. That's it. That's all pussy give a fuck about. Pussy don't give a fuck about other bitches. Pussy just give a fuck about how you treat her. You know what I'm saying? You good to her. You know what I'm saying? You good to the pussy good to you. You know, when you good to Coochie started to say, why you so good to me? Coochie don't know how to take shit and appreciate it. You know, Coochie don't know when to shut the fuck up and count her fucking blessings.
So you heard that right then and there. I'm not sure who that young woman was, but she was letting people know, she was letting people know the difference between coochie and pussy, and and she definitely right, and that's to the point where everybody want to get married early. Everybody want to establish their marriage and establish relationships early, but patience. A lot of women and men not ready, especially in this era. Maturity, tradition is meant to be broken. Just because your granddaddy or great granddaddy, grandmama had shotgun weddings, you know what I'm saying? Don't mean that's good for you. Don't mean because Brittany got married at 21, that's good for you. Some people, like Jennifer Lopez said, men are useless before what 35 years old. Come on. Most women today are useless before 35 years. They're useless in shit in general. Most men and women are useless. They don't know nothing. So at the end of the day, don't let society dictate when it's right for you. A lot of times, don't be afraid if you don't got no kids or you ain't married in your 30s. A lot of times, you gotta wait to dudes, women and dudes slow down, enjoy your life. See, a lot of times, I'm guarantee you, there's a statistic about college couples or college people getting married. I guarantee you, they have a higher success in marriage, or they have more longevity in marriage. Because in college, maybe 4, 6, 8 years, whatever you do, in college you experience everything. You experience menage a trois, you experience white girls, you experience the grown women that live around there. You travel, you go to spring break, you slang that thing, you slang that wop. You know what I'm saying? You go down there, you experience so much. Just in one year in college, you experience so much. You experience even much year two. You might move off campus year 2 or 3. You experience so much. You travel so much. You go to spring break. At the end of the day, you might go. It's just so much things that college brings. You know what I'm saying? If you in our military, you see all type of women across the country and across the globe. So at the end of the day, I guarantee you, more college people have more successful and longevity in their marriages than regular people, and I guarantee you that's the truth. That's the God honest truth, because college make you mature faster. You know what I'm saying? Because you experiencing everything. You experience the club WAP. You experience the white girls, the black girls, the Arab girls, the Indian girls. You experiencing everything. And at some point, after 4 years, shit, after 3 years, I see a lot of people getting married while they still in college. After 4 or 5 years, they ready to establish, because you done did everything. You done perfected sex. You done perfected most of the positions. You done been through everything. Now you looking for a pussy. But let's move on. All right. So some new Megan Thee Stallion information that came out, right? And I'm just gonna read it off the rip, right? And I seen it. It came from I think I'm gonna pronounce it right, people. But I seen it on Hip Hop Lately, so I'll read it off there and I'll give you the correct information about where did it leak at. And give me 1 second. Do 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 do. Here we go. So Hip Hop Lately, it says, report Megan Thee Stallion argued with BFF about sleeping with Tory Lanez before shooting. According to insiders who spoke to Heavy.com, Megan Thee Stallion argued with her friend Kelsey right before Tory Lanez fired bullets that ended up in Meg's foot. All right, it wasn't Tory and Megan arguing in the car. It was Megan and Kelsey arguing because they found out that night, the night before. Hold on, found out that night that they were both sleeping with Tory. When Meg got jealous over Kylie. So they was at Kylie Jenner's house. I'm gonna break it down this way. They was at Kylie Jenner's house pool party, and Tory Lanez was allegedly, and this is all alleged, reportedly was flirting with Kylie. Megan didn't like it, so I guess when they got back in the car, she was mad about it. They left, and I don't know how it really happened. And maybe her friend was like, you jealous over that nigga, but he just fucked me last night, and I don't know. But it said that while they are no longer friends and had the big falling out, they almost came to blows in the car because everyone was drunk. It was a big mess. Prior to the blow up, the threesome were at a pool party, not threesome menage a trois, but just them three, Tory, the best friend, and Meg. was at a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house where Tory was allegedly flirting with the Kardashian. The source claims that the DA won't prosecute Tory beyond the felony weapons charge he's already facing because Meg doesn't want a trial. Meg will 100% not show up to court, reportedly, to testify. That's part of the reason the district attorney hasn't filed charges. They feel if she really wants them to prosecute Lanez, then she has to be a part of the trial in order for her sworn statement to be valid or admissible in court. She will have to show up in court and be cross-examined, which she doesn't want happen. Not only because uh, she'd really be labeled a snitch by the hip hop community, but everything else will come out, including her version of the events, her previous arrest for beating up her ex boyfriend, and what happened at Kylie's house, which is a bad look for her. So basically, she's scared that her skeletons um will come out the closet. She admitted on Instagram Live that she put the Beats by Dre on her ex boyfriend after finding out that he had a love child on the side, and she admitted that she was a little bit toxic, this, that, and the third. So basically, she don't want to be cross-examined. She don't want to be labeled a snitch, which would hurt her record sales, and she don't want to take that chance. Personally, I don't think she would be a snitch for basically telling what happened about her getting shot in the foot. Now we're gonna get to the who got shot in the foot situation. All right. So we get there in a minute. But you know, but he didn't intentionally shoot her in the foot, but we ain't gonna talk about that yet. But basically she worried about her skeletons. And let's talk about I did a video before and I've been critical of Megan Thee Stallion, but yeah, if a man shoot you in the foot, then like I said before, you ain't snitching. She ain't no dope girl. She ain't Baby D doing here selling dope out the same house. Go ahead and tell. You know what I'm saying? You might as well go ahead and tell a man shot you in the foot. But then again, you got to remember, once again, she wasn't arguing with Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't arguing with Tory Lanez. She arguing with her best friend over Tory Lanez's dick. Because they both got the dick the same night. He went from one room, piped one down, went to the other room, and piped the other one down. So, at the same time, we looking at it, it looked less and less like Tory Lanez was pretty much involved in it. It sounded like Megan Thee Stallion got caught in her feelings. And it's the same girl who rapping about, I can have any dude and I can do this and that and the third. This is the same. This is just like CB4. I don't know how many people seen CB4. It's about studio rappers and trying to be gangsters and stealing people gangster persona. It really was about Rick Ross and a lot of rappers before Rick Ross came out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's the same thing. So she rapping about, how she can have any dude and how she dogging dudes, but then again, she catching feelings over her best friend over dick. So at the end of the day, they can hurt her. They can also hurt her as well. That she ain't living what she rap. But a lot of rappers don't live what they rap. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't pipe both of them down, apparently, allegedly. He said that the influence of the Kardashian clan is also apparently keeping Tory Lanez safe from more charges. So let's get to this. All right. All the witnesses at the pool party who have given statements say Meg got super jealous of Tory flirting with Kylie and flipped out. That being said, Kylie could be subpoenaed to show up in court to be a witness to what happened that night. And Carly's people won't let that happen and have a lot of influence with the mayor of Los Angeles. Also, the DA doesn't want to bring it to court because they know they will lose the case based on lack of evidence and contradictory statements. Also, the neighbor witness Megan talked about. Excuse me. Also, the neighbor witness Megan talked about who called the police didn't see anything. She just heard one gunshot and got a description of the car, and that's in the original police report. There's no video of the actual incident. That's a lie. So once again, everybody at the pool party in the neighbor scene that she got jealous and she flipped out on Tory for flirting with Kylie Jenner, whatever one of the Kardashians. So at the end of the day, she got jealous. Once again, that's not a good look for a girl that's supposed to have any nigga in the world, right? A girl who's supposed to be dogging these dudes out, girl that's supposed to be, getting bags and purses and shoes and the money from the men. Once again, this is a direct conflict of interest of her rap persona, and she don't want that to be exposed in court. And CNN and all the vloggers gonna be on that. So of this is the equivalent of CB4 for women. You know what I'm saying? So all she telling all these girls to get a bag out this dude and play these dudes, and then again she catching feelings over a dude that I don't even think officially is hers. You know what I'm saying? So it don't look good. I'm not worried about the snitching thing. I defend her on the snitching. Can't no woman that got shot by no man that ain't no dope dealer or in the streets can be a snitch. But he said Tory, I don't know what that is. He said isn't I think connected because she lying. I think I don't know what he meant by that one. Machiavelli. If her story was true, all they need is a bullet to match the gun. We'll get there. CM62 662 took the words right out of my mouth. Chris Rock was ahead of his time. Hell yeah. Remember, right around that time, gangster rap just kicked off. And I ain't gonna say no. There's a lot of rappers claiming to be gangster that they wasn't. People just act like gangster rappers popped up in this era, and it didn't. You know what I'm saying? But Frederick say, salute, bro. He said Megan will fall off while Cardi will rise. Well, Cardi next album about to be about fuck niggas. You know what I'm saying? Oh, these niggas ain't shit. I don't like them. They cheat on you. Have a baby. I don't really care. Oh man, come on, man. She's a knuckle dragger, man. TA just say we all know she got hurt, but if it was accidental and she got out here saying it was a crime committed against her. That's not cool either. We'll get there about the bullet. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna read the rest. Them Kardashian chicks are all poison. Exactly. Benjamin Foe. He turned his name. Man, you still Benjamin Foe. Hot girl summer was over real quick, man, expeditiously. And plus the corona, why you at this pool party? Can we all throw these women out the game and bring some Queens Latifah, Yo Yo, MC Light, Ladies First, the Brat, the first platinum female artist? I'm telling you, Jermaine Dupri, I might get an edge to Jermaine Dupri in the rap game of Dr. Dre. Like his pen and his production was very important. I mean, you got really Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, even Missy Elliott. Is it worth it? I read it with my thing down flipping. She was even elegant in talking about nasty rap. You know what I'm saying? So I miss the MC Lights, Port Georgies, and UN19. What you calling the? I miss rapping. Rap was good in the '90s, man. It was really really good, and female rap was even good too. You had the Boss. You had a lot of female rappers. Maybe that's another string. He said, Judith Rice say something is wrong with Megan's story. I'm about to get to it. WAP, ho, divorce, whack, simp, Joe Quinn, Birkin, salute, Cardi voice on point. She don't cook. Well, she ain't got to cook and clean. They millionaires, man. Come on, let's stop saying that. Women stop taking drugs when pregnant. Chris Cross, yeah, Chris Cross. He wrote Confessions. That's a nice little panel. Have panel on talk about him. Machiavelli say she had judged by her injuries for clout and sympathy. I've seen worse sprained ankles. Um, so let's keep going. So let's keep it going. So we can wrap this up. The source also reported that the shooting wasn't intentional. Every insider to this situation knows it was accidental, not intentional. Megan wasn't directly hit with the bullet. It was shards of bullet fragments from one shot that ricocheted. So basically, they said it was known it wasn't intentional. I think what they're saying is Tory Lane shot up in the air and maybe it hit something. Um, and it ricocheted off. So I'm not sure he had a gun that had buckshots in it. You know what I'm saying? So he must have shot up in the air and it clipped something, hit a tree. I don't know what it hit or whatever, and it ricocheted and fragments hit her foot. So if you get shot in the foot 2 times, I'm pretty sure she not gonna be talking that quick. You know what I'm saying? So and she'll be out the hospital that quick. You get shot in the foot, it's veins in your foot, there's bones in your foot. So she got hit with bullet fragments, and in the rest video, she's standing up. You get shot in the foot, you're not gonna be standing up. So she got hit with bullet fragments, they saying, and he did not directly pull a Harlem Nights and shoot her in the foot. So that's kind of like where the story changed. She acted like he shot her in the foot, so it's really starting to add up. It wasn't intentional, and now it kind of making more sense that the story coming out. She wasn't mad at. Once again, we started from the beginning. We started from the beginning of the string. How we talked about how women and men, like Dr. Dre said, it's a chicken in my ride, your chick you check, fool, and let me ride. Men and women have a really bad habit of when they spouse cheat or they mate cheat, they go beat up the person they cheating with. They need to be beating up their spouse. And it's the same thing. She wasn't arguing at Tory. She wasn't beating on Tory. She wasn't mad at Tory. She was mad that Tory was giving the Kylie Jenner more attention. Therefore, it started an argument. Then it manifested into the car where her friend was like, she probably was like, "You doing all you mad at him for flirting with her? He fucked me last night." And she's like, "What?" And they got to arguing about that, and Tory Lanez, for some reason, shot in the air. So it don't seem like Tory Lanez had an anger issue here, short man complex. It was a bad decision to shoot up in the air. Somebody said it could have been glass, it could have been anything, bullet fragments, glass, or whatever. Okay, so really, he made a bad decision by shooting up in the air trying to stop the argument. All he should have did was basically probably walked away from the situation, called the Uber, went back into the house, and let them deal with it. He made a bad decision. He didn't shoot her in the foot. And people say we need to come out and talk. I'm not about to talk and indict myself. I'm gonna let my lawyers do the job. So at the end of the day, once again, we bring it back to this. There's two sides to every. It's three sides to every story. It's his side, one side, another side, and then there's the truth. It's the truth. So, now that more stuff starting to come out, now Tory Lanez don't look as bad. Everybody jumped on him like he shot in the foot. He wasn't even the argument was about him, but it's classic females checking another female and another female over what a dude doing. But let's move on, man. Let's close it out with Maya Moore. Maya Moore apparently she had been fighting to get Jonathan Irons free. And let me pull this up, man, because I want to give y'all the proper information here. So the guy that she helped free from jail, who was wrongfully convicted, she ends up marrying him. Okay, and that's just let you know, man. Yo, kings out there and princes out there, ain't no woman above your pay grade, bro. You know, it says that a courtroom in Jefferson City, Missouri, could hear Jonathan Irons cry from his seat. Hold on, let me get this right. Oh, this ain't the article I'm looking for. I've seen one earlier. I ain't trying to read all that. Long story short, she helped the dude get free, and he was accused of breaking into a house and killing two people. I'm trying to see if it got it here. Give me 1 minute. He was facing 50 years for a crime he didn't commit. It said Jonathan Arndt's case have not changed. Um, in 1998, when he was 18, Irons was convicted and sentenced to 50 years in prison for burglary and assault, despite no physical evidence tying him to the scene of the crime. The conviction was vacated in March of this year, and he was released from prison July 1st, 2020, after spending more than 2 decades behind bars after the state of Missouri exhausted all legal recourse. Okay, so basically, they said he broke into a house, did some things. 18 years old, he been in there since 1998. Basically, and she turns around and married this dude. She got him free, and then you turn around and marry this dude. That just let you know, man, ain't no girl out your class. If you know how to, if you ever worked at a call center or you ever worked in customer service, they say to sympathize with the customer. If you have problems getting chicks or talking to chicks or whatever the situation may be, like customer service is a great way, or a call center is a great way if they train you the right way. You can apply those same principles to getting a woman. Same thing. You can apply those same principles. You on the phone, you're customer service, you gotta break the ice. Then it asks you to sympathize with the customer. Oh, I broke my iPhone and I dropped it in the toilet. Oh, really? I also, dropped my iPhone in the toilet, and it can be a pain. It's the same thing. It's the same way you sympathize with a woman. However you break the ice. She's sitting at the bar, how you doing with the whoop? you know, what you drinking on? I'm drinking on this. Oh, yeah, that's my favorite shit. I remember one time, whoop de whoop, and I slipped the fail, and she, you got it right then and there. No woman is above you, bro. Like we just talked about, women tend to date down. Women tend to date down. So no woman, like you see this, if men consistently can pimp women behind the prison walls, behind the prison bars, why can't you? Why can't a nigga at McDonald's? Why can't a nigga working at the plant? Why can't the nigga selling Obama phones? This just shows you. This just shows you if you got the right game and you can sympathize with a woman and you can relate to a woman, you can mentally you can mentally make her orgasm, and you can tie her around your finger like that. This is how pastors, preachers, Catholic priests. This is how this is how they they get the congregation. They get to the it's more females than men on this earth, if my memory serves me correctly. They get the women bring the children to church, the children grow up to bring their kids. This is how pastors build the congregation. Everything they do is about pimping. It's about pimping the congregation. How they talk, they apply the same principles from the pimp game into their church. This is why Pastor John Reverend Johnson can do what he do. Real talk. This is why he can do what he do. So it's all about game. I done seen the ugliest of the ugliest dudes get the baddest of the baddest chicks, because usually the bad chicks be the lonely chicks because the guys think they out of their league. All they take is be clean cut, nice shoes, whatever it is, and pimp. That's it. All you gotta do is talk to them. All you gotta do is be able to have verbal game. And this is what Jonathan Irons did. She felt bad for him. He told him her whole life story. This is a girl that's a 6-time NBA All Star, what 2 or 3 time WNBA champion, and you out of all the dicks in the world, out of all the men in the world, you choose a motherfucker who been incarcerated since 1998 at 18 years old. What do he bring to the table? Now maybe he about to get some money from the state of Missouri, so he gonna bring some money to the table. But then again, that just let you know. It just let you know. The same woman that you lusting over in high school, or at work, or or out and about, dude, you can have her. Women are mentally open to damn near anything. You just gotta verbally and physically just look clean enough and verbally enough open their mind. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it in a situation where one on one you can sit down with her. Now, if you out and about, you at the mall, and you like, hey babe, what you doing? Oh no, I got a boyfriend. That ain't really the right environment. That's not a controlled environment. Now you at the food court, you see her eating, you like, what's going on with you? That's the right environment. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta remember too, when you dealing, it's levels to women. There's levels to women. Now you got the simple minded women, the young girls, the sack chasers, the women that sack chase money, and it's about the jewelry and the Jordans and the clothes you got on. Okay, you got them. Them ain't the ones you want to sympathize with at all. All it take is money. All it take is you go rent a Charger or a Challenger. You can have them. Now we go to the next women level of women. These girl, well, real women. These the women. These the women that probably got their stuff together. These the women that got something. Them women, and then the women that's the independent, got their bag. They really working, got their own business. Those the levels this work on. Those the levels that work on. You feel what I'm saying? This applies to them. Now the sack chasers, the hood rats, all that apply to them is you get a bottle of Patron, you get some nice shoes on, you seem like you got some money. You know what I'm saying? You could take her to a hotel. Them women is the sack chasers and stuff. But the women above them that got something going on, or the mature women or the business women, them the women that this work on. Them the women that you want. And that's all Jonathan Irons did. He got one of the baddest chicks in the WNBA, and this motherfucker was in jail since 1998. And a lot of women that's in the business woman, the 30 and 31, they desperate. Like who just said that? I gotta give him a shout out. I'm gonna shout you out real quick. I can't remember. I gotta go now. Yeah, hold on, I'm coming down. I can't see who said that, but he said women are. I think it was Judith. He said women is desperate. He said these women are dead. Judas said, if Judas Rice. Yeah, these women desperate, bro. When they get 30, or you get a woman in like 28, 29, they starting to slow down for them, 30, 31, 32. I'm never going to get married. We just talked about how women just feel they got to be married by 29. They got to be established by 28, 27. Now you talking about 30, 31. Them women, oh man, I'll just take anything at this point. That's how it is. So once again, this applies to women that's about 30, maybe 29, that's mature, they got their own money. You be thinking these women out your league, they not. At some point, they standards started. Even the most uppity chick you went to high school with. You know what I'm saying? Even the most uppity chick you work with or went to college with or you see out and about. Secretly, if she don't got no kids or you see she ain't got no boyfriend or whatever it may be, she desperate. Especially women with kids, they desperate. They always looking for can I save her? I wanna be saved. They always looking for that, man. But y'all got some questions. I answer that. I answer a few questions at the end, so I wasn't trying to stay on long. CJ, some things never change. Frederick, I agree. Not only Ti is being exposed, but now Bun B is being exposed. What happened with Ti and Bun B? I ain't hear that. Benjamin folks say Jay Z cheated on Beyonce and she still ain't leave. Come on, conquer all. Yeah, true. Jay Z also got $1 billion, so or he worth $1 billion. Not sure if that's liquid or not. How much of it's liquid? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the right game conquer all. Or depending on the right, right chains and jewelry and like you got money. That's all it boiled down to. Any questions though? But I don't know what Ti and Bun B did. Can somebody explain that? I'm trying to find out. Talking about in that pond, that little that little Bitcoin or not Bitcoin, that Cairo currency thing. Bruh, she just wanted a check from him, his child support through. She got more money than Offset. That's it. True. Viper salute. Now she didn't just want to check. She want to hurt that man. That's what that boiled down. She want to hurt that dude. That's what it boiled down. She really want to hurt that dude. She mad. She angry. She want to hurt that dude. But no more questions. I'm gonna hop off. I'm about to go eat these for eaters. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Hit that subscribe button, share button. If you haven't, hit the thumbs up button on the way out. Appreciate the love, support. We gone.